Good morning, folks. So today was supposed to be a hangout with Dave Chesson of Kindlepreneur fame. Hard to say. Um, uh, if you know KDP Rocket, he's the guy that invented and owns KDP Rocket. So that's that. But I'm not sure what happened. Probably some time issue, miscommunication that happens sometimes because. People are in different time zones and nobody lives in Cleveland except me. So, um, so anyway, I thought I'd give an author update on where I'm at. Before I do that, can I say something? I can't remember what it is now. Right. Oh well. So where I'm at right now is I just finished my own edits for Half Orc Redemption, my first book. People told me that don't worry about it, people are rating it well, but I wanted to put out a best quality product that I could. So I went ahead and edited it. Anyway, I went ahead and edited it as best I could, and I passed it off to an editor who is going to do her professional thing. Kayleen Williams of Keystroke Media, by the way, that's who was editing it. So anyway, I passed it off to her, so she should have that back. I think she said minimum 4 to 6 weeks. She's going to start on the 22nd, so by the end of September, I expect to have it back. Maybe after that, we'll see. Interesting thing was she looked at what she was. Just the main story of what she was editing is 104,000 words, and I have the entire book as 140,000 words. So that means that the deleted scenes, the author's note, and the translations that I put in the back of the book equal to about 40,000 words, which is crazy. I didn't realize there was that much content back there. But whatever. So anyway, that's being handed off, and when that comes back, then I will re-upload that to Kindle, to KDP, and then people will have a better book to read, a little more sales, and it'll be a better candidate for audiobook, because that's what I really want to do. I really want to have an audiobook, and I can't do that with the way it is in current state. I just would not feel comfortable with that. So Lord willing, this will turn out well. Kayleen's edits are good, so we'll see how it turns out, and then maybe audiobook, maybe Podium. Hey. Probably not. We'll see. But that's kind of on the back burner, audiobook, because I want to make sure I do it right, and I want to make sure I focus on producing good content, good solid content, and proper content. I mean, abundant content for you guys. So anyway, so that's going on. So I finished that. I've been working on Half Orc Kindred. It's coming along slowly, but it's coming along. Working also on Mutant Girl version Volume 1. In case you don't know, that is a superhero high school YA novel series that I'll be working on. I'm going to be kind of working on that in the background. I know my main series is Half Orc Saga. I'm going to make my main thrust towards that, and the Kraus and Jade series, which after I finish Kindred, I'm going to finish up the Kraus and Jade series, Lord willing, with another 3 books, another 3 short stories, and that'll be done. In case you're wondering, the reason I'm in here is because it's super early in the morning, and my kids are sleeping. I don't want to wake them up. Especially my daughter, who's on the other side of that room I'm usually in. So that would definitely wake her up. I will try to get in touch with Dave again, see if we can get hooked up somehow. He may pop in here. I doubt it, but he may pop in here. So let's see. What else was there? I've considered doing an Indiegogo or a Kickstarter. I'm still considering it. The reason would be to fund the editing for the second cash book, because this one I was able to get a deal because Aileen is just starting out, so she's got lower rates, but she had lower rates, but a normal edit for a book that size is going to be about $3,000, which I do not have, and I'm not going to have unless I get tremendous book sales. So that's going to be a problem. I don't feel comfortable editing the first one and then not having a professional editor for the second one, because then the quality is going to go down, and the quality needs to go up from book to book. It needs to go up and only up. So that's where I'm at with that. I've been warned to be careful of crowdfunding because I can run into problems. So I'm trying to research that and just be weary of that and not rush into anything unnecessarily. I got those two going. After the 3 short stories for Cross and Jade, that storyline should be folded into the main story arc of Halfworks Saga, and so then I'll do the third book in Halfworks Saga, and then I'm going to start advertising. I mean, I'm still advertising a little bit here and there in the meantime, but that's going to do a main thrust of advertising. I'm going to use KDP Rocket. The day if you're watching this, I'm going to be using that, but I have to purchase it first. Just getting the money to purchase that. Difficult. I am planning. I do have a website. It's up for renewal, and I'm just deciding whether or not it's a good idea to pay the money, because that would be all my money, or whether to save it for the cover art for Halfwork Kindred. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If you have any thoughts on that website or not, keep the website, let it lapse for now, and just rebuild it later. I personally would like to keep it, but I can't. I don't have a solid logistical argument for keeping it. So if you know of one, please give it to me so I can use it. So let's see. Halfworks Saga, Cross and Jade. I submitted 2 short stories to anthologies. One is to an anthology by I can't remember the name of the company. Rick Partlow, you know him. He's the one running that one. It's a First Contact anthology. Anthology of First Contact stories. So I submitted something to that, something to him for that. It was accepted. So we'll see. I think that should be out October, if I'm correct on that. I submitted a short story to Keystroke Medium for their. Can camera just get fuzzier? I think it did. Anyway, for their space opera anthology. I haven't received word yet if that's been accepted or not. I should receive word by August 1st, because that's the deadline for them to notify everyone. So we'll see how that goes. Just on the side for fun, I'm just writing a little superhero short story, just for if they do a superhero anthology, or if I know name. Steve Beaulieu, he's been on Keystroke a few times. He does superhero anthologies quite frequently. So I will, if not for Keystroke, then maybe I'll submit to him if he would have me. So those are the things I'm up to right now. I stayed up. I was up at past 1 o'clock last night, and it's now. I got up at 5:45 this morning because my kids kept me up. So I blame them. All of them. But they do keep you up sometimes. But so I'm probably gonna go crash after this, and I will get a hold of Dave and find out what's where I misunderstood or something. If you guys know what you'd like to see from me, what you'd like to read of my stuff, please let me know. I would love to write the things that you guys would like to read. If you say something like military sci-fi or romance, it's probably not going to happen because I've never been in the military. I'm not very good at military stuff, and I'm not a romance writer. But I might have some romance in my stories. I'm a romantic at heart, but I'm not a romance writer. I'm a fantasy sci-fi writer. But yeah, if you guys have anything, suggestions along those lines, anything you'd like to see me try my hand at, I'd be willing to try things. Let me know in the comments on my page. For now, you can still go to my website. It's still up, LukeTBarnett.com. I wish I could remember what I was going to tell you at the beginning of the broadcast. Oh, I thought about going through my process of of verbally writing a short story, but I think I'll skip that because that seems kind of boring. Plus, if I submit it, I don't want it to be broadcast, and then I lose a chance at getting in an anthology because of that. Anyway, so look for that stuff in the future. Exciting. I'm not sure where the money's going to come from for the funding for these things, but Lord willing, it'll come somehow. So anyway, thank you so much, guys, for all of your faithfulness, for your reading my stuff, for your watching this channel. It's awesome. Your support and your encouragement is huge, absolutely huge. And your comments, and I don't always respond. I'm sorry, I don't always know what to say. I'm going to try to be better at that, to respond to comments. I am always reading them. I'm just not always responding to them because I don't know what to say. I'm not a social elite. I'm social inept. So anyway, that's what's going on right now. We will see where the future takes us, where the Lord takes me. That'll be to His glory. So until next time, keep reading, keep writing.